Today to our lecturer, Dr. Noor Fatiha binti Abdullah Banda. I enjoy watching Wei. Today, I would like to share with you the findings and results that our group have done and got for the group assignment 1. This assignment discusses about 3 aspects of the childhood stage, which include physical, cognitive, and psychosocial development of a child. In order to investigate and get more details about the performances of a child, we have carried out an experiment by observing and analyzing a male kid aged 11 years and 4 months old. This kid named Alistair Anthony, and he is in middle childhood stage now. During the period of observing the child, we plan some activities and games with the purpose of retrieving more precise and accurate data for us to make analysis in an easier way. We kept smiling and spoke with the kid in a friendly tone so that he could feel relaxed. Added some physical activities for lengthy periods to determine whether his body is in good and normal condition. We observed that the chosen kid is capable to present the gross motor skills like running and jumping, and also the fine motor skills like eye-hand coordination and tiny muscle coordination. According to our analysis, the reasons that he is feasible to engage in vigorous physical activities are due to the fact that he has become slim and he acquires the muscular power and tidal volume if compared to his early age. Besides that, the brain of this kid has achieved the adult size, but it keeps developing during the middle childhood stage. This enables him to make planning, systematize activity, utilizing right and left hemispheres, and manage the emotion explosion. In the activities, he can pay full attention and give response in a short reaction time due to the rapid growth of his brain. His weight and height have reached the normal BMI as an 11 years old boy, and he does not have any health issues or diseases.
For physical development of the child, children develop their motor skills through constant improvement in bodily control and coordination as they are flexible to change their body position and synchronize their body part movement into smoother coordinated routine. Observing children that undergoing physical development explain to us how important to have a normal growth based on the age of the child. Normal physical growth helps them to develop into a normal person, which is influenced by the aspect of them to have a normal cognitive and psychosocial development. However, the physical of child actually heavily influenced by their daily dietary and daily life routine. For instances, children that still undergoing early childhood require at least 2,400 calories per day as they're being active every day. They also require other important nutrition such as vitamin B, vitamin C, and calcium, which play important role for their growth. And now is a cognitive development. Early childhood was the phase when we are as human being having a crucial time to develop our cognitive processes. At this stage, children's brains work like a sponge as they easily absorb new knowledge, especially on language learning. Therefore, to train their cognitive processes, they need to get exposed with various of activities such as reading, coloring, as well as answering. And also, the parents also need to expose with them by communicating with them with the language so they can pick up the language easily. This form of activities helps them to build up their logic thinking and ability of reasoning. This shows that we observe the child as he was held up reading several of storybooks with coloring activities contained. The concentration toward particular activity shows the child is developing his own cognitive ability. Finally, for psychosocial development is important to build up the child personality and character as the process of them being grown up. Children at the age of 11 are able to understand his own emotion as well as understanding other people's emotion based on their reaction as well as expression. Psychosocial also help the child to identify their gender identity. Awareness toward gender identity develop different behavior in terms of choosing toys as well as having different kind of friends. At the age of the 11, the children also started to develop self-esteem. At this stage, family support is required as the child started to find their own strength and weaknesses. Therefore, this is the stage where the children become more sensitive than ever. Next, we will cover for the assignment 2.
Summary of assignment 2. The movie we have chosen for this assignment is The Princess Diaries. We have chosen the main character of this movie, which is Mia Thermopolis, to analyze her adolescence development. Based on our analysis, we know that adolescence is an important stage before we go into adulthood stage because during adolescence stage, we may learn a lot of things and become more mature. Identity crisis in adolescent stage. Adolescents start to look for perception of oneself and individuality via a passionate investigation of inner values, aims, and beliefs. They start to discover the roles they will engage as an adult, and they will also re-evaluate their identity to find out who absolutely they are. If the person fails to create his or her sense of identity in the world, it can give rise to identity crisis or role confusion. Mia, who was only a high school student, had faced identity change to transform into a princess. However, her personality did not match the personality of a princess because she was a shy and timid person. After she went through the princess training process, she had become more liberal and brave, which fit her identity as a princess. Adolescents' relationship with parents. Adolescents tend to have good relationship with their parents, although they have some conflicts and rebellion at this stage. They can overcome conflicts and rebellion to have good relationships with their parents because they don't want to destroy their relationships with their parents. Mia had a good relationship with her mother Helen. She was close to her mother because she was raised by her mother. Her parents divorced and her father passed away. She was once become rebellious because she didn't agree to become a princess and her relationship with her mother became bad. After Mia read her father's letter, her relationship with her mother became good again like before. Friendships and romantic relationships in adolescent stage. Friendships are important during adolescent stage and more stable than in childhood. Adolescents prefer to choose friends with same gender because they have more similarity from interests and characteristics. Mia had two friends which were Lily and Michael. She had a strong friendship bond with Lily because they are both best friends to others and they built their friendship since they were still young. Mia's identity as a princess didn't affect friendship with Lily shows that identity did not influence adolescents' friendship. Adolescents' romantic relationships have an effect in quality of relationship with parents and peers. It is important to choose a good romantic relationship in adolescent stage. Mia had a bad romantic relationship at first with her crush, George, who made use of Mia to gain popularity. In the end, she had a good romantic relationship with Michael, who had a secret crush on her.
For assignment 3, we have been observed Mr. Freddy Gordon. He was born on 8th of April in 1966. He was born in Kuching, Sarawak. He is married with 3 children. His highest academic qualification is Sijil Pelajaran Malaysia (SPM). His life goal is live a long and healthy life. His motto is no pain, no gain. In his life story, health is important. You need to keep yourself fit and healthy, which can help slow your aging process. For self-value and self-identity, make yourself more presentable by combing your hair, dress neatly, and wearing perfume so that people can take you respectfully. For relationship, building and bonding the relationship with family members, friends, and people around you is very important. For his career and lifelong learning, he started from the bottom from being a rank and file employee and ended up as senior advisor, employee and industrial relation of Shell Malaysia. Important to have a self-determination and well updated with current situation. Technology versus humanity. Technology helps you to speed up your work and makes it easier as well. However, as your age becomes older, learning new technology will not easy, especially without strong commitment and dedication. Important life lessons, achievement and regret. His achievement is becoming the Shell Senior Staff Council Chairman for 5 years and be able to travel to several countries in younger age. His regret is he is wasted his opportunity during his school days as he was among top Sarawak students in his school and did not further his study to higher level.
As for the reflection, Mr. Freddy is aging but still has a healthy lifestyle to slow his aging process, where he has no health problems. Mr. Freddy also knows the importance of friendship during middle adulthood by having smaller and more intimate quality time with friends. He also tells him the importance of family and friends where we can learn new things, knowledge and experiences. Mr. Freddy chose to retire early because he wants to fulfill his dream to become a farmer after working at Shell, where he worked his way up through his efforts during his career. He struggled many times and overcame it with self-determination. He is thankful for the opportunities he got because he had only an SPM certificate to work with. In conclusion, the interview session was conducted to investigate the aim of 3 major fields in the adulthood stage, which are the cognitive, physical, and psychosocial developments. From the cognitive development viewpoint, the problems proposed are correlated to the self-value, self-identity, and career lifelong learning of Mr. Freddy. The cognition of the interviewee is applied in various ways to achieve different goals, but it's usually a key element of his self-concept and his modifications to challenges of his daily life. For the physical development, the interviewee maintains exercising to have a healthy body and to slow down the aging process. He also makes further efforts by having good eating habits and getting enough rest to reduce stress. As we know, person in middle adulthood stage undergoes physical body changes which are influenced by biological factors and controllable factors. For the psychosocial development, Mr. Freddy focuses on the significance of relationships with family and peers in order to learn new knowledge, experiences, and skills. Trust and respect are essential elements in a relationship. Moreover, he says that technology is helpful. Also, he discusses about his important life lessons, like his achievements with and regrets of not furthering his studies after his SPM. In middle adulthood, there's a big challenge where developing a concern for the society by relationship and work. The midlife crisis often happens due to the recognition of making quick, crucial alterations to attain their targets. Thank you. That is all.